Why Nietzsche would tell you to stop being a loser. If you've ever found yourself scrolling endlessly, procrastinating, or just kind of existing without any real direction, Friedrich Nietzsche would probably have a few words for you, and they wouldn't be nice. Nietzsche wasn't exactly the comforting type. He didn't believe in sugarcoating things. His whole philosophy is basically one long, poetic way of saying, get it together. Lesson number 1, stop looking for a shortcut. Nietzsche had this idea called the Übermensch, which is just a fancy German way of saying, become the best possible version of yourself. But here's the catch. He thought most people wouldn't do it. Why? Because people love shortcuts. They want motivation without discipline. They want success without struggle. They want to be good at guitar without actually practicing. Spoiler alert, watching other people play guitar doesn't make you better at it. I learned this the hard way. Nietzsche believed that struggle is the whole point. That's where growth happens. So if you're avoiding challenges, you're basically rejecting the entire process of becoming great, which means you are the problem. Lesson number 2. Suffering is inevitable. Might as well make it worth something. Nietzsche was big on this thing called amor fati, which translates to love your fate. In simple terms, it means life is going to punch you in the face. You can either cry about it or you can learn to love it and use it to your advantage. Bad breakup? Good. Use it to get better. Failed at something? Good. Try again, but smarter. Still suck at playing bar chords? Yeah, well, keep practicing. Nietzsche thought that instead of running from suffering, you should embrace it and turn it into something meaningful. Basically, instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Say, all right, how do I use this? Lesson number 3. Be the main character. Nietzsche was aggressively against the idea of just following the crowd. He thought that most people go through life just existing. No real purpose, no real drive, just kind of doing what everyone else is doing, and he hated that. He wanted people to break free from the herd, challenge the status quo, and actually take charge of their own lives. So if you're just waiting for life to figure itself out while you refresh your social media feed for the 200th time today, congrats, Nietzsche would be very disappointed in you. The solution? Start acting like the main character of your own life. Take risks. Set your own path. Actually commit to something. Nietzsche would argue that you should stop trying to find yourself and instead create yourself. Which means, yeah, it's probably time to stop watching videos about playing guitar and actually pick the thing up. And if you don't, well, according to Nietzsche, you're doomed to live a life of mediocrity, wondering why nothing ever changes. But hey, that's your choice. So what's it going to be?